Greetings, friends. Happy Wednesday. I'm coming to you this morning, or I guess it's afternoon now. The day is really going by in a blur. I'm coming to you today from my office, which I have been re-inhabiting this week, and that's all part of what I'd like to talk to you about today, which is this phase we are in addition to the solar eclipse that happened 2 days ago, we're also in the second day of Virgo. And there's a huge shift that happens for us every year when we move from the fiery activation of Leo and connection to our inner vitality and our inner will and our inner courage. When we move from Leo into Virgo. And when we move from Leo into Virgo, one of the ways you can understand this transition is through the images, our connection and our new deep understanding and trust of our inner light and our inner radiance and our inner strength then becomes the lantern that guides us on our path of wisdom. So Virgo is a month in which we connect very deeply with our inner wisdom, with our path of purpose in the world, and a new commitment to bring forward what we've learned in order to step into new possibilities. And I am really drawn today. Is Cerberus the name of the three-headed dog that guards the underworld? Well, when the story of the wisdom seeker, who is you on the path of wisdom, when you step fully on your path of wisdom and you move forward guided by your inner light and your trust, the shadow comes with you. And so this is an awesome image of the activation of our new sense of power and purpose out of the shadow activation of the solar eclipse, and our ability to work at a new level with our shadow and to claim our shadow and to bring it forward with us as a huge part of wholeness and part of our truth and part of who we are. So the liberation, the quality of liberation today is in your new connection to the truth of who you are, to your inner freedom, and to your new sense of purpose, new awareness of what's possible in your life, an awareness of the release of artificial limitations of old beliefs that have held you back from full awareness of truth, and the freedom that comes, the liberation that comes, is part of your gift in moving forward. These are big ideas. I'm struggling a little bit with the words right now because the liberation also is about shadow. It's about our new strength when we're willing to claim shadow. And part of the shadow is to release our fear of surrender. And so the piece I want to bring forward about liberation that's related to the eclipse reading that we did is the connection of liberation to the Hanged Man, which is the spiritual teacher or the position of spirit in our eclipse spread, our new moon spread for the month. And the Hanged Man is a reminder of an archetype of what happens when we surrender to self and to larger truth. And when we're willing to surrender to larger truth, we connect with the truth of inner wisdom, the truth of our power, and also we experience full support of the fullness of who we are and of wholeness and of light. So the surrenders that are called on us right now are mostly the surrender of the challenges and difficulties, both personally and in our culture, are enabling us to step into greater freedom and are liberating us so that we can participate in something larger. So big ideas. I drew an animal medicine card asking if there was any practical advice out of these big ideas that I'm holding right now, and this connection of liberation to the truth of our inner light. And the card came forward very clearly, and it's owl. And as reminded of Kim Krans, who authored this deck, when she chose owl, she chose white owl. And the interesting story I learned from her booklet that accompanies the deck is the animal spirit cards. The booklet, she explains how White Owl is a companion of Lakshmi. So owl represents on the most basic level our connection to wisdom and trust and mystery and magic on a very deep, strong level, and our ability to navigate the night and to navigate challenges with a level of mastery. There's a whole other level here with White Owl, because White Owl with Lakshmi is also associated with treasure and abundance and the magic that emerges when we trust our inner wisdom. So don't take all this too seriously. There's a quality of lightness and treasure and abundant expansion with the magic of what's unfolding now. So Lakshmi is with you. Lakshmi, the bringer of abundance and abundant well-being and all forms of treasure and magic within this physical world. And so connect within, know that you are held, and the light is there and will hold you and is holding you. So happy liberation and happy freedom. Have a great day.